world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the courage stay down with any to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Gotta change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. That's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we changed the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
It's your big home, big bad man. Great video for y'all today. Me ask the question, the vital, one of the most important questions you can ask, because a lot of days I get on here and I critique the women and I critique this and I critique that, but man, a lot of the problems that we face in the world are stemming from you, or stemming from me, or stemming from us. A lot of the problems we face in this world are stemming from the men, right? And before I get into this, I have to ask the question: are we men or are we mice? All right. Because first and foremost, it's a man's job to lead. It's a man's job to protect. It's a man's job to provide. It's a man's job to have provision. It's a man's job to have forward thinking, to think about the future. It's a man's job. It's on us. The world is on our backs, whether you want it to be or not, whether you can hold the weight or not. The world's on our backs. See, what we don't like to do as men is yeah, like I said, they hit me real quick. They took me out the live. 5 minutes in, they already disconnected me and all that crap. So y'all hit the like button, man. If you're here, there's only a couple of us in here right now. Hit that like button if you can. Help me out. Shit's crazy. So look, are you a man or are you a mice? like I said, a lot of the problems we face are because of us. A lot of the things we go through is because we, as men, don't stand up no more. See, the thing what y'all don't realize, and a lot of y'all may not realize this, the only thing that's protected us from the beginning of time up until now is the fact that most men were being men. Um, thank you, BH. The fact that what survived us and kept us going this long, y'all, is the fact that men have protected and saved us from this point. From wars to conflicts to resolution to science to politics, all the way on down. Men have protected us up until this point where we're at. So we got to look at this modern man that we're dealing with, right? The modern man is on our square. And then over the last few years, the last 4 to 5 years, it's gotten more progressive and more strong because a lot of men are starting to wake up from one reason or another, which is irrelevant because it is what it is. Well, we're at this point where we're at now where a lot of men are starting to wake up and understand our positions, our power, our place in society, even our importance. Because if you let society tell you something, if you go with the flow of society as a man, especially a black man, society demeans you and breaks you down and discredits you every turn, every angle, every corner, every situation. But if you were to look at the root of things, if you were to look at the origin of things, you would realize that you are the last line of defense for humanity. You would realize that men, we are the last thing holding up peace and freedom. We're the people who hold the line to freedom and peace and prosperity. Or we the people who hold the door open for war, violence, and negativity. It's totally up to you and what you bring and how you coming. See, the thing of it is, back in the day, they used to have titles. He's a nobleman. He's a squire. He's a nobleman. From African days, he was a teacher. He was a preacher. He was a pastor. He is a prophet. You know, the prophet this, the prophet that. Back in those days, we strive to be holy men. In the books, in all the old original textbooks, and I'm talking about Bibles and Roman to Greek to African to a lot of those original books. If you were anything decent, if you were any decent quality of a man in those books, they would depict you with the sun around your head. They would depict you with the light coming out of your head. Those were the enlightened people of the time. We used to strive to be enlightened. We used to strive to be knowledgeable, noblemen. Men used to have purpose. He's a Quaker. He's a potter. He's a swordsman. What's up, Michael? He's a swordsman. He's a reconnecting. All right. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me see. Are we back? Hold on. Are we back? Can y'all hear me? Are we back? Y'all put something in the chat if you can hear me, man. Put something in the chat if you can hear me. You see what's going on. Let me read what Shamelessly Voracious said. Do you think something is being added to the food, water, etc. are feminizing young men? Their voice is higher pitched, young muscle mass smaller, and it seems like they need to be nurtured, not to do hard work. Yes. Okay, facts. I'm getting there. Hold on, Shamelessly. Hold on. All right, facts. I'm glad y'all hear me. I'm back. You see what's going on with this one, y'all. This is, listen to me. So we used to be noble. We used to be this. We used to be uh builders. This, that. Woo, 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 woo. Right. Over the generations. Fast forward. Fast forward. If you couldn't see the demasculization of the men in the last 10 years, the mass demasculization of men happened in the last 10 to 12 years. I don't know what you were doing out here. So let's just talk about what Shamelessly said, right? Because this is skipping so far ahead in the lecture. So good. I guess Shamelessly just saved y'all some she just saved y'all some words. So look, fast forward to where we at now. They put shit all in the food to emasculate the men. For one, soy is a high estrogen food. And soy is in almost everything we eat, from bubble gum, chewing gum, all the way to cereal, to food, to almost everything you eat. To even veggie burgers and shit being made specifically out of soy. And I eat vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian, so I know what's in this shit. You know. They also put stuff in the foods like called astrazine. Let's look it up. Astrazine. Let me see. Is it called astrazine? I think it's called astrazine. Astrazine. No, not AstraZeneca. Astrazine. No, I'm not talking to Google. I'm sorry, y'all. There's chemicals that they put in everything from the air to the food. I told y'all, let me show y'all something. Google, what is the gay bomb?
According to Wikipedia, the gay bomb is the informal name for a non-lethal psychochemical weapon that a United States Air Force research laboratory speculated about creating. The theories involve discharging sex pheromones over enemy forces in order to make them sexually attracted to each other.
Your government, my government, our government, the U.S. government created something called the gay bomb back in 2011, 12, around that time when the war in Afghanistan was going on. And they created a biochemical warfare that they sprayed over the people, and they said it would make them so sexually attracted to the same sex that they won't be able to control themselves and they won't be able to conduct themselves properly on the battlefield. So it would throw off their battle tactics and shit. Basically, it needs to be out there on the battlefield, get a smell of that gay bomb. The fuck is that? And they look at their buddy and just uncontrollably. That's what they said. That's what they said it was for. So you think they didn't drop the gay bomb on your dumb ass? Why do you think there's a mass amount of homosexuals in America? Why do you think let me say something about this. Homosexuality been going on in humanity for millions of years. Niggas been doing what they do. Niggas been weird. Niggas been doing all kind of sexual, immoral stuff on this planet. That's not new. But the abundance of homosexuality that we have in this world, and the fact, this is how you know the gay bomb has actually been sprayed on us. the fact that we cannot, most people cannot control their sexual urges. Man, y'all never heard of the gay bomb, man? God damn. Come on, y'all. Well, you heard tonight, man. Big Bad showed you and I told you, man. And Google bitch read it for you. Y'all better, people better recognize and realize all I did was study. That's all I know is information about what the fuck they been doing. That's how I'm on their ass. I study. I don't come up with theories and fucking figure shit out. I don't come up with shit out of my ass. I don't think about this shit. I study. And whatever they own, I'm on. Know thy enemy. If you don't know your enemy's moves, how you gonna protect yourself from them? You can't. You can't. You feel me? If you don't know your enemy's moves, you can't make a counter move. Are y'all dumb? See, a lot of my people that don't understand Big Bad, they say, you focus on bull, you focus on drama and negativity. But they dumbass suffering from drama and negativity. Committee of the 300. I ain't ever heard that book. I ain't never heard that. Committee of the 300. I'll check it out, but I never heard that. I'm going to say something about the books too, y'all. They're already doing the book changing. They're already doing the book taking. The book burnings. See, what y'all don't realize is the reason why y'all are gonna suffer again. And listen to me. I'm not negatively telling you shit. Listen to me. The reason why y'all are gonna suffer again is because we're gonna let history repeat itself. We didn't learn from the last times of history because it's clearly, obviously out here. Information is everywhere. You know what I mean? I'll check it out. But I like to read books myself though. I don't like to audio book and stuff. I like to read because I like to keep my mind working. Oh man. Yeah, we don't I forgot what I was looking for on here. We don't let this shit about the oh yeah, the books, man. The books. Trying to show y'all something in Florida. In Florida, they already they're taking the books out the schools, y'all. They're taking away all the history books out the schools. Exactly. It's we're about to God, that was nasty. We're about to witness the demise of our nation. We're witnessing it every day and nobody's recognizing it. And the reason why we're all suffering is because nobody's recognizing the severity of this shit we're going through. We weren't about bubble what's it called, submarines under the ocean and shit of billionaires who don't give a fuck about you. We weren't about rappers and clappers and trappers and bullshit, and we were about trying to be rich when the world is doing something different. You think money is going to mean something in the future when they start this shit over, if they get a chance, and they already are, if they start this shit over, y'all, people so dependent on this shit, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Y'all are so dependent on this shit, man. This shit is not even real, bro. You know how I know this shit ain't real? You got high school dropouts and shit who sell crack and make millions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of shit, right? They're not a part of society, right? There's a whole system and a whole groups of people that are to rally up the people who are not participating in society. And by that, I mean anybody who's doing anything illicit or illegal and this and that. When the people who run shit, the people who run this shit have done the most illicit and illegal things to everybody living. The most heinous illicit shit to these people on this planet, and continually to do it. And we don't even think about that. But we worry about rappers, athletes, video games, and bullshit, man. When they done spray chemicals on, why do you think all the women are so promiscuous nowadays? Trashy nowadays. They're activated, fully activated into the programming that was created for them to live. I can't find it, so fuck it. But in Florida right now, Ron DeSantis, the governor, passed a law where they're going through the school and getting rid of certain books. They're getting rid of all the Black history books. They're getting rid of all the world history books. You know why? Your children, the children that are left, the people that are left are going to get a new existence. And then they'll tell them lies about us like we never even existed. And people think for 1 second they got plans for you and have a place for you in this shit. Bro, they got all our replacements. The robots and the clones is already ready, bro. Yeah, I should do that too. Cause I got some I got the book of the Coming Forth by Day and by Night, aka the Book of the Dead. That's my favorite book. I got 2 copies of that in the house. That's pretty much what I subscribed to religiously growing up. You know, that was pretty much my religion, you know. So I just know, man, if we don't stand up, and it's not even enough people on here for me to talk. That's why I don't. If we don't stand up and unify, we're going right back into bondage. Because nowadays, whether people know it or not, everybody's slaves. Everybody's in slavery right now. Everybody's in slavery. This shit is so rampant right now. You couldn't imagine what's happening. The stuff that I know about, which I'm not ever going to talk about. Some of the shit that I know I would never talk about. Not online, you feel me? I just want y'all to realize something. We had a chance to do something about this. We had a chance to unify. We had a chance to unify. We had a chance to communicate with each other. We had all this internet communication, right? All this internet shit, right? And we didn't use it for nothing. Some of us did. Some of us didn't. Most of us didn't. Let me read these couple of these comments, man. Shamelessly V said, I recently bought history books that were withdrawn from school libraries. It's awful. I need a time capsule box to bury them. Deeper than the time capsule. If you remember anything about world history, when those people were coming in with the new bullshit theology and shit, the one we're under now, they were erasing everybody else's history. They took us from our land. Not all slaves, not all black people were slaves. Some black people were born here in America originally and were always here, so I'm not saying this and that, but I know for my history, my people, all of us was, not all of us, like my on my daddy's side, pretty much. There's that slave, African and Indian slave trade shit going on. Because when slavery ended, the black people had a choice to go free or to go live in like Indian reservations, and a lot of them chose to go to the Indian reservations to live. Just to, I guess maybe for a stable foundation, or I don't know if they had relationships with them. I don't know, but a lot of them went to those Indian reservations, and that's where my people come from. That's where I come from. The slaves who mingled and inbred with the Indians. So I definitely have that fighting spirit in me. But it's not about me, y'all. It's about us. We're gonna look back at these times, and people gonna be like, I wish I would have listened to what Bird was saying. That motherfucker was right. And I don't want to hear that I was right shit. I want motherfuckers to want us to put together and unify some kind of way. Let me read this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too one day. I'm gonna do that too with y'all. I promise you I'll do that. And not to bite off the brother, but I just didn't know. Listen, when I did my poems the other night, I didn't know y'all would like that, But I'm really got a lot of that, a whole lot of that. Let's see. We need honest history books about everything. I believe we are programmed to believe many things that are true and good for us, and are evil or witch stuff. Astronomy, plants, literature, etc. Exactly. They have full access to everything about us, and they have our hidden information. They have my ancestors' knowledge. They have the knowledge of my ancestors, and they use it against us, not to help us. They use it to dominate over us, not to free us. Because if I knew, there's some shit I know, but if I knew the right words to say, the things to do, I could have shit running for us, Yep, the government has always wanted slaves, and we will always willingly allow it to buy the next cool toy or home. Well, see, back in the days when black people were slaves, right? When African people were slaves, back when Africans were slaves, they used to give you Sundays off. See, the thing about slavery, after a certain while, once the people were broken into it, that's all they knew. Just like us, when we go to work and we clock in every day 9 to 5 and shit, or whatever hours you work, that's the new form of slavery. We get just enough money to keep. And I'm not saying my job is slavery. I'm talking about the whole system itself, because everybody is bound by their rent, their food, their living, and we have to pay lights, water. We have to pay for a lot. See, back in the days, they used to have to go to the water wells and the lakes and shit, go get buckets of water and bring it back. All around the world, people go to the water to survive. They make us pay for the water, and they have taps that they create so they can shut it off and turn it up when they want, or bust it when they want, And then, according to them, all the fucking water they've been giving us is that lead in it and all that anyway. But I say that to say this. We was in slavery. Yo, all right, you could try one. I say that to say this. When we was in slavery, they gave us Sundays off, and they gave us alcohol and music and freedom on Sundays to dance, like the club. They gave us the club on Sundays. So the slaves would work real hard Monday through Friday, and they would get that Sunday off to either praise, drink, dance, whatever. They get to eat a little bit better, whatever. That's why the slaves of today say, I'm gonna have that Sunday dinner. Those people who have the Sunday dinner, those are the slave descendants of today. And they don't even understand why. They don't understand it. See, slavery is not too far removed as people think it is. It's only about 100 years away. So that's two people, your mama and your grandmama, or your daddy and your granddaddy. That's only 2 generations away, which means the third generation ahead of them was all in bondage. You get what I'm saying? And they keep changing history in our faces so we can cope with the new forms of slavery, because the slavery, they perfected to keep it going and maintaining. It's just like now, nobody's working. Nobody wants to work anymore, right? So they're about to buckle the system and redo it, restart it, and do something else with it. And the only reason why it's going to happen, the Jello's done. Try it out, buddy. Yeah, you can eat one. Yeah, you can eat one. Well, don't eat a lot. Just try one. That's what I'm saying. It's a gingerbread mold. Yeah, go ahead. I'm almost done, y'all. Go ahead and wipe your feet when you get in there. Yeah, they did us dirty, man. Look, and they gave us the little Sunday off. Nowadays they give you 2 days off. It's no fucking different. Niggas is dumb. The sad part about the world is it's not changed. It's just different. It's just a little bit different. The same form. I mean, same system, different form. And people are so dumb they can't see it. And then the people who see it get ostracized and penalized for putting the game out. Because, nah, nigga, you can't be telling my game, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? You can't be telling the game, nigga. This is pure slavery, baby. Get you. It's such slavery. They make you, when you work hard, the harder you work, you go buy what? A watch, a wrist chain, a shackle. You work real hard, you get you a necklace, a chain, a literal chain around your neck. So now they flipped it and reversed it, right? Listen to me. They flipped it in slavery and reversed it to where you work hard for your own chains and shackles. Fuck. Niggas is working hard, slaving hard, extra hard for chains and shackles. When the ancestor slaves slaved extra hard to get out of the chains and shackles. Do you see how they fucked you over so bad to make you love your slavery? Fuck. And you know who's talking? I'm not talking. The Holy Spirit is talking. I never talk. And I ain't possessed either. Yo, this shit I be loving this shit, baby. I be loving this shit. Let me read these comments, man. And shout out to my boy E up in here, man. Free thinker. He got a good channel, man. Good shit, good content, man. I like it. Oh God. We need honesty. Hold on. We need honest. Oh yeah, I read that one. Facts. BH said, "Yep, the government has always wanted slaves, and we'll." Oh yeah, facts. I read that. Um. Also, BH said, also in America, we don't learn other countries' history exactly, and this makes for closed-minded followers. Exactly, niggas like African booty scratcher and all this dumbass shit. When every resource is needed in the world comes from Africa. Hmm. Every human being in this world comes from Africa. Now, of modern times, you might come from somewhere else, but original times, all the original families came from Africa. And when the asteroid hit, or whoever hit it with an asteroid or whatever they hit it with, aka to extinct the dinosaurs, because there was the new system coming in and they had to get rid of the dinosaurs because they were too big and rambunctious and uncontrollable. So they got rid of them with a and once they got rid of them, the niggas in the caves and the niggas who survived in the mountains and the hills and the foothills and all that, those are the ones who re-civilized the world and made it is what we did today. And then the Mars people came down in the pyramids and landed on in Egypt. And when the Mars people came down and civilized this bitch and gave the great mathematics and the technology for all this type of shit, all this comes from those Mars people. Look, don't it look like? Yeah, it's a Mars. It's Mars, baby. Space technology. This is only technology, space technology. This shit comes from our ancestors. They're in direct contact with these companies, with these people. Why do you think these motherfuckers? Why do you think every one of their logos is some super space, super intergalactic space shit, or either that or satanic? Why do you think that is? Because why do you think Nintendo is a universe, a different universe, and this colorful, wonderful place? You know why? Because that's another dimension that they letting you play in. It's another dimension that they created for you to exist in. These are alternate dimensions. And in the near future, they're going to have the technology for you to step inside that shit and go inside of the computer. You know what? When they put that chip in your motherfucking head. When they put that chip in your ass, and I'm going to tell you this, a lot of us are already chipped, y'all. A lot of us are already chipped from the nanobot chips. These nanobots that were infused in a lot of people came together and formulated systems inside your body and created hardware devices and systems inside your body that attach to your cells and your neurons and shit like that, your brain and all that. What's up? Let me see. All right, don't drop that in here though, cause I don't want no bugs in here. Go ahead, man. Enjoy it. I'm about to be in there in a second, man. I deserve this little break. I've been with y'all all day. I'm coming, man. Go ahead. I'm coming. I'm coming. I love you too, man. So all these people, oh, I got this itchy spot. Hey, man, go on in the house, man. It's dirt. Listen to me. The grass. I'm about to throw something at you, man, because you're out here in the grass. Get out of here. Wipe your feet and don't come back out here. I don't like dirty. He's out here barefooted in the wet grass. It just rained and shit, so it's like bugs and wet and nasty. And bro, it's nighttime. Just took a shower a little bit ago. Just chill out. Get ready for bed. But yeah, it's all good. Hey, oh God, look. I got the boomerang on God. Look. I'm gonna fuck about. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit a nigga. I'll hit him in his ass with the boomerang, bro. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I got the boomerang on deck, boy. I'm trying. Then hit him in his ass and come back. I'll put that bit right back there. Talk it out, boy. Listen, bro. Shit ain't no cap. This ain't cap, bro. Yeah, bro. You already here. You here with me. You sitting in the car with me, bro. All y'all sitting in the car with me, bro. All y'all sitting in the car with me, bro. That's this how real this shit is. You feel me? If I could pass you some of this blackberry Jewish wine, I'd pass you some blackberry Jewish wine. But let me show you some real ill shit. Hold on, man. Read this. Hold on. Oh, damn. Hold on. It ain't trying to do it. Look, it says this right here. It says kosher for Passover. Bro, this is this. Look, listen to what this shit says. Under strict supervision by the Union of Orthodox Jewish Congregations of America. See, now listen to this, y'all. This ain't no nasty ass, ain't nothing fake and nasty in it. Look at this shit. It got the kosher sign on that bitch, boy. This is, psh. Look, other than standard blackberry wine, other than standard. Yo, the shit says other than standard blackberry wine. Let me tell you, look, you see the Star of David behind the blackberry. Let me tell y'all something. Why I be so proud of the Jewish people. Why we have respect for them, cause they're so bold that they'll fuck you over, nigga. They have their own shit. They say, bitch, our shit's better than your shit, nigga. Our shit's other than standard, nigga. Why don't we, as a black people or any person, stand up for ourselves and create? Why don't we create under the strict supervision by the Union of Orthodox Black Congregations of America? Why don't we have an Orthodox Black Congregations of America or African Congregations of America? Why not? You know why? Because black people have been broken down to the lowest compound. We're the strongest. We're strong. Yeah. We're the original man, all that. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, woo. But guess what? We're disunified, disorganized, and dismantled amongst each other. So we'll never be able to take our power as a nation of humans. You know? Cause I'm gonna say something to y'all real quick. Don't come out here, man. Hold on, not right now. When I come in, yes. Don't come out here though, because it's wet. Leilani can do them. Look, let me tell you something. This how fucked up shit is, right? For hundreds of years, black people had to get called nigger, boy, dog, boy, you nigger, woo, 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 woo. Get him, get the nigger. Murdered, hung, raped, anything, balls cut off, put in their mouth. And I'm not trying to be vulgar or violent. I'm just telling you that what they did to us, our ancestors, right? And we had to endure that forever and never and ever. Now we got these. Now we're at this place in time where we have a soft ass nation of people, soft ass nation of people who can't even be called fat if they're fucking fat. You know, they can't even be recognized as skinny if you're skinny. You can't be recognized as short if you're short. Let me tell you something, man. When they were calling black people niggers and we couldn't, I'm gonna read. We said we running from the slave master's mentality now. Yeah, we are. No, that's the truth. That's not just your viewpoint, bro. That's the truth point. We're operating and thinking from our master's mind. Look, check this out. Boy, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm just talking about all the shit we endured. Let me tell y'all something. That's what I was talking about. To all the disrespect and all the desecration we took, this getting terrorized, killed, everything we've been through, right? Now we're these soft ass nation of people who can identify as whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. They feel like they can. They look, check this out today. My 3-year-old, it was at the grocery store, and I have no I'm not better than nobody on as far as like we're all humans on this planet. That's what I'm saying, right? Some people are better than each other. Some people have different attributes, better and worse, for better or worse. So look, it was today. We was at the grocery store today, and it was a little person, a midget, a little person. Okay, from when I grew up, they called them, the society called them midgets. All my life, and that's not really necessarily derogatory. I don't think it's derogatory. If you maybe if you won, you might say so, but still, you're a human being. When we're born as niggers and blacks and coon and woo woo woo, we had to eat that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not comparing our struggle to the struggle of a little person. I'm just saying because little people come in black people too. But what I'm saying is, this lady was like, my son said, "It's a midget," and he pointed at her, right? "It's a midget," and she was about to come to the deli. We was getting our shit from the deli, our meat and cheese. She was about to go to the deli, but then she was embarrassed, so she went somewhere else and came back. So my son, I said, "Hey man, don't call her a midget." No. I was like, man, come on, don't do that. I'm like, "Don't do that, man. Come on." He's 3 years old though. He's not disrespecting her. She's an anomaly. She's a god. Special. It's special. It's special. It's not every day you're born. People are born as little people. It's special. It's a special race of people. But listen, this world's so politically correct now and so fucking weak now. The lady said, "I'm not." She said, "That's not what we're called." Oh my God, it's just, I was like, she said, "It's not what we're called," and I said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry." I said, "I apologize." I said, "He just excited to see you," and she was embarrassed, of course, and he seen her again. "There's the midget," and I said, "No, they call them little people, whatever." I don't know if that's the correct thing. I don't know what the fucking thin ice terms to them say to everybody. I'm not walking on thin ice like everybody else is, man. I'm a fucking man. Hey, I'm not gonna disrespect you, and try to offend you, but hey, if my fucking termage and verbiage pisses you off, that's on you. You know what I mean? Yeah, pygmies. Exactly. They're pygmies. The damn pygmy people. Exactly. That's the truth. The pygmy was the first. The pygmy people were the first little people, midgets. Yeah, pygmy. That's exactly what that is. Facts. Thank you so much, my brother E. But yeah, it's wild out here, y'all. People just have. You can't even be a man nowadays, And in these, let me talk about this to the men, right? As a man, it's your best bet in life, right, to focus on building yourself up so you can, listen to me, it's your best bet to build yourself up so you can be able to take care of a family and have a family. Because if you skip through time and chase the girl, chase the coochie, and you make that a priority, then you'll skip the step of your progression and not be able to progress and be able to, and you can be stuck at a stagnant state in your life. So it's best if you don't have children to not feel, because I'm gonna tell you something. The man's 20s is gonna be rough for him anyway, unless he's got a lot of coolness and swag and shit like that. His 20s are gonna be rough, but if you have a purpose when you're 20s in your 20s, then you can get through them and you can really build yourself up, build a name for yourself, build your status up. That way, when you get into your 30s and your 40s, you'll be well established in what you do, and you'll be able to grind enough and have a name for yourself, and then you can make a family. And I'm gonna say this: when you can comfortably and pay for a family and take care of a woman and children and all that, that's when you don't necessarily, that's when you're least likely to have issues, because you can always have issues, but you'll be least likely. Your importance will be, you'll be a little bit, it's just like, I don't know. I just know, don't rush into anything, man. Don't rush into nothing. Just live your life. Don't feel like you're missing out on anything, because if you feel like you're missing out on something, go do it. That's another thing. When you're young and you're able-bodied, don't be scared to try shit. Don't be scared to try shit. Don't be scared to go out and do things. Go to the club. If you're uncomfortable, go into the bar, buy a couple drinks, sit there, shoot some pool, and get out. Say a few things to a couple chicks and get up out of there. But make sure you be active in your life. Don't be the guy who says looks and then, oh, next time I'm gonna say so. Ain't no next time, bro. Ain't no next times in this life. I'll say that right now. Ain't no next times, man. You never gonna see that girl again. You never gonna get that chance again. You gotta take that chance. You know what I mean? You got to take the chance. You can't goddamn wait. It's not that type of life. And I'm not talking about nothing negative. I'm talking about it, to seize the moments and live and take opportunities. You got to do that shit, man. You can't play with it. Because opportunities don't keep coming around. God, if you show God you scared of it, he gonna be like, boy, you ain't ready for it. And you ain't gonna do it. But if you show God you can handle shit, he'll get you right. He'll put you through it. He'll test you and see what you can handle. And what you can handle will build you up, better your character. So I'm proud of all my people out here, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of all my good subscribers, man, for being decent people. Shout out to all y'all, man. Much love to y'all, man. Got to. You can't keep wasting time. I'm gonna tell y'all something, because I was unsure for my younger years, but as older, man, I'm gonna do something. I still a little reserved and shit because I care about myself. And a decent man doesn't want to just put himself in any position, because you don't want to overstep your boundaries in any position. You want to get in where you fit in. Like me, I want to get in where I fit in. So I ain't be all thirsty and for shit for nothing. Like life, I seize the moments and calculate shit and make things happen. But we're gonna do what we're gonna do. I have faith in us, but I would say this: the plan that's in place is already in motion, man. So I don't know if we got enough time to get it together, man. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. This little whoop, it got me feeling a little something. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That little Jewish whoop, what's it called? Manskewitz. That's that Manskewitz, boy. Drinking that Manskewitz, that blackberry. This shit's sweet as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. I need some ice to water it down. Like put this bitch on the rocks, and then it'll be a little colder and watery. better. Cause that shit sweet. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Man, it's your big homie, the Big Baddie, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Man, we got to stand up. You just seen the other day Drake paint his nails pink and shit, man. Look, what y'all think about the Adam 22 shit, man? Because listen, man, I don't give a fuck about Adam 22, but I got to touch on this. Okay, boom. This man let his wife, they been married. Nah, okay, Adam 22, the No Jumper podcast dude, got married to this lady. Some pretty European lady. She's cute, real pretty, or whatever. But they've been married for like less than 90 days or something like that. It ain't even been that long. And for they do swinging, and they do OnlyFans and shit. So they do like porn and shit like that. But long story short, he let his new wife have sex with a black dude that's like fucking 6'50", like shit. Like, I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me show you. The bugs starting to come out, y'all. Oh shit. Hold on, let me get this bitch up off me. Hold on, once I get this beetle up off me, I'm gonna roll these windows up. That motherfucking it's them June bugs. He's in here somewhere, but I ain't got time for it. Alright, I ain't got time for it. Oh, don't do me like that. Shit crazy, man. There it goes. Hold on. Okay, look, let me show y'all the Adam 22 whoop. Hold on, shit crazy, man. Would y'all let somebody have sex with your wife, man? Would you let somebody have sex with your wife, man? But they been swinging. He been messing with other women, though. This the thing. He been messing with other women. But ain't no way. Let me see, Adam 22. Adam 22 let somebody have sex with his wife. Let me see, boom. Hold on, put y'all up on this shit.
I feel like Destiny might have a perspective on this, but so I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no other guys is busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I
Adam 22. Come on, girl.
All right. And I feel like Destiny might.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
Bull, man.
Happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that. Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were
It's finally happening.
Went on a pre-recorded No Jumper.
Can't do it. Look, niggas now, listen, men nowadays are so fucking emasculated. It's footage of this man, Adam, on there talking about, it's footage of Adam. Man, listen, it's over. All that shit is whack, bro. Look, it's footage of him on here saying, well, I do have sex with other girls, and we have threesomes and all this woo. This shit is horrible. Either way, it's exactly like he said, no morals, bro. After it happened, bro said, he's feeling real bad because he said he haven't seen it. He said he haven't watched it. He said he ain't watched it. You feel me? Bro have not watched it. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, y'all, man. These new men are so emasculated. They let their women run this shit. He talking about it's a good thing for our OnlyFans business and this. You let your wife get piped down for some fucking money, bro. And it wasn't about no money. She wanted that shit. You feel me? But the shit so raw, man. These dudes are so fucking weak and don't run their lives and they don't run their families. These men do not run their motherfucking families. And that's why people don't like listening to Big Bayday. That's why people don't like listening to Kevin Samuels. That's why people don't like listening to people like Danica Marie and people like that, because these people, the people who tell you like it is and who tell you who tell you shit is based on facts and data, people hate to hear that shit because people don't want to self-develop. You know, the sad part about this life is if everybody stays like this, it's just gonna probably be over with. You feel me? God's not even gonna want to save this shit. Let me read y'all's comments and get the hell on. That note, Jordan Peele, for real, man. Bug's Life. That's a good ass movie, man. To each his own, though, just not me. Just not me. Facts. I wouldn't let nobody do my whoop. If she wants to, we're done. Exactly. Why get married? That's not commitment to your spouse. Morals all the way gone. Exactly. No morals, E said. The things people do for views, like submissions, subscriptions is degrading. Exactly. That's why I was telling him, bro, I don't know how to make stunts and do cap videos. Hold on, I'm coming, man. OnlyFans and shit. It's crazy, man. Hey, man, stop. It's open. Beating on the car like a dang a Chucky doll. All right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. It's your big home, big baddie. Don't knock over my cup, man. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man, and being on here with me, man. I wish I could go longer, but hey, man. OnlyFans lit this gin. Man, it's terrible. OnlyFans is terrible, man. OnlyFans is terrible, man. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Big home, big baddie, man.